That's something else, too. I guess I can deck out my, my people, right? Like, I can give them special equipment and shit like that. Why is the fucking shippost kiosk guy all the way down here? That's what I want to know. I just want to make some minor changes to the ship real quick.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple... Sure, have at it.
Just some minor changes. Like, I guess first things first, what... What am I looking for? Ooh. Holy shit, that's expensive. Holy fuck. That adds 70 pounds. Holy shit. That thing is insane. That's gotta be for, like, another class of ship entirely. Class B. Yeah, it's for Class B. Okay. Oh, a little dinky little Class A shield generator. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Might be worse than what I already had, but I really don't care, because I more prefer the look of the tiny one than the big crazy one. Structural. Okay, so... this is what we have on the front there. How do I... Okay. So the Deimos ships have some crazy wings. Yeah, this. Can I put this? I can. I can, but that looks jarring, if that makes any sense. Don't look quite right. Like, it almost looks like I'm working with fucking Legos. Almost. There's this piece. Hold on. That is pretty thick, boy. It's pretty thick, and it don't quite fit the same way. I think the only way we'd be fixing the issue we're having with that. What is a Nova thruster array? That's what I want to know. Is it like a window? I don't know, it doesn't say. Hmm. Yeah, I guess there really isn't a whole lot I can do. That's mostly what I was just looking for there. Was, can I adjust that somewhat, slightly? There's not really a whole lot I can do to the wings outside of what I just did. Right, like there's nothing I can add. I mean, I can throw that onto the end of it, but what is that going to do for me? Nothing. Oh yeah, not really a whole lot. I find it funny I can throw that onto the grav drive. It just looks really weird. I want to see something really quick. Can I fit this? No, it's a one-way ship with those. Damn, I was hoping that would have been small enough. It looks small enough. I guess not. Alright, I think that should suffice. I would say I'm quite satisfied with the look of the ship. Relatively satisfied with the look of the ship. There's nothing super duper wrong with it. It was mostly like that, the fact that that didn't line up on both ends was kind of starting to bother me, so I felt like I needed to add that in. And to give it a little bit more depth.
How can I be of service, Captain?
As good as I can, you know?
Off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
Alright. On to the Wolf system? Or the Wolf Star? I must say I've never really heard of it, but I know Sarah's just gonna be complaining about it. Why are we going here? I was gonna say, it's unfortunate that it's a place that we haven't been to yet. I feel like I shouldn't be. Why is my shield offline? There it is. Slowly ticking its way back up. Oh, so is it a...
Marco, that room of yours better be clean next time.
So it's a single planet? Thonia, the Wolf system. Beryllium, aluminum, helium. Extreme environment, barren inferno. Pontum. Lead, H2O. ice. Etheria gas giant. Etheria ruins? Curious. Very curious. Travel to the den, eh?
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't my getting around to it, Tone. You understand?
Ugh. Fine, okay. I'm going.
Got a new assignment for me?
Den to approaching vessel. Docking approved.
Interesting. I think there's actually a few things we can do here.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Got some new orders for me?
No, I do not. Almost regretting bringing this Chris Pratt motherfucker onto the ship.
I'm working hard, Captain.
Sure you are.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
I guess we can go no suit in this scenario, considering. Fuck me. Just use the ladder.
The UC did a hell of a job piecing this station back together after the Serpent's Crusade rolled through.
Oh, she didn't interrupt herself this time. Most impressive. Alright.
Anything I can help you with?
Oh,
services,
this station's
okay.
seen better days. I wonder if the UC will ever fully restore it to its former glory.
So this is a UC outpost, then. And it's just called the Den.
How about my foot up your ass, newsboy? That a big enough scoop for you?
I really don't think that's appropriate talk coming from a Vanguard pilot.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so, you're just as stuck out here as I am. So what does that say?
Oh, wow. You really do want me to kick your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden, I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do. But you need to consider that you don't operate in a vacuum. If you're stationed here long term, that means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more discretion in your reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure to help you get the scoop, okay?
I will think on that. Thank you. I try not to trade in gossip, but if you have any verifiable information, I'm all ears.
No offense, but you seem a little out of place.
Well, I certainly feel that way. The Vanguard pilots don't seem to want to associate with me. And I don't agree with Mr. Romack's views on the colony war. So there are few options left to me. You know, I really thought volunteering for this assignment was going to be the boost to my career that I was looking for. Now I suspect even SSNN has forgotten about me.
You need to develop a thicker skin. Well, people don't really appreciate feeling like someone is watching on them, to report on their every move.
But that's not at all what I'm doing. I feel like no one is listening to me.
Can you tell me more about SSN?
Why, certainly. The Settled Systems News Network is the longest-running news service in, well, the Settled Systems. Reporters are dispatched all over, keeping an ear to the ground for some breaking news that should be known to everyone. It can, admittedly, be a bit of a pain making sure those stories reach our central office in New Atlantis. But until someone invents faster-than-light communication, it's the best we can do. Au revoir, as they say.
Oh, get out of here.
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here, or just passing through?
I'm just taking a look around.
Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up on my doorstep. You need anything? Say the word. We're short on luxuries here, but for a fellow Vanguard, I'll do what I can to help.
What does the Vanguard do here?
The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over.
Has the Vanguard always used this as a base of operations?
Oh gosh, no. Vanguard wasn't even a thought back when this place was first built. The den, the original den, mind you, got blown up during the Serpent's Crusade. UC Navy immediately rebuilt the station, I think largely out of spite. Sometimes I think that's why they keep it operational too. Certainly hasn't had much real purpose since the Colony War ended. I'm glad we have it as a post, and Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business, which I try very hard not to pay attention to. But the station has never recaptured that old glory. Don't think it ever will, really.
You see a lot of action out here?
Might be counterintuitive, but no. No, we don't. It's pretty quiet, and some of us deal with that better than others. We get the occasional distress call. Sometimes Varun stirs up trouble, but there's a lot of downtime. I'm not complaining, but others, like Bastion there, it's not what he was expecting. Certainly not what he wanted. Take care.
All right. Anyone else around here?
What?
Trade Authority.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please, do let me know. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Sidonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here satisfied. And seeing as the Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator for the den, I'm afraid your alternatives are, shall we say, slim. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope this and all future interactions are profitable for both of us.
Ah. This is from Duncan Lynch in Aquila City.
Thank you. Did you have any trouble en route?
Smooth sailing.
Good. Very good. Here's your pay, and your continued discretion would be appreciated. May I be of service?
Trade Authority operates all the way out here, huh?
If there are deals to be made, you'll find that we'll go to great lengths to take advantage of them. My primary role here is to oversee logistics operations for our many trade routes in the area, but I convinced my superiors that it was worth setting up something more customer-oriented. I'm told that they are quite pleased with the results.
Got any work that needs doing?
It's very kind of you to offer, but I am currently not in a position to personally require your services. There are, however, likely some Trade Authority contracts available at the terminal down in the bar. I'm sure you're already aware that the Trade Authority is quite generous when it comes to completing said contracts.
Yeah. What do you got?
Certainly.
This guy's a fucking weirdo. Yo, what the fuck? Look at this thing! A big futuristic suppressor on it, no less. Alright. Anyone else here? Or is that really it to this place? Kind of feeling like that's
if my ship
it.
goes long again, my girl is gonna kill me.
I'd heard
Yeah,
the den
yeah.
wasn't quite living up to its old standards, but this... Oh, it's definitely worse than I expected.
Phil Hill!
Hey there. Oh, hello there. Were you standing there long?
Phil's pretty
Take it
funny.
easy.
Don't let Orville get to you. Just smile, take your drink, and be on your way. Best for everyone.
What do you do around here?
You know, that's a good question. I do stuff for Orville sometimes, odd jobs or whatever, when he's not annoying. But I think technically I get paid by the Vanguard.
You don't even know who pays you?
I mean, I could probably go look it up. But as long as the credits keep showing up in my account, I'll keep hanging around.
What's the story behind this place?
Ooh, well, that depends on who you ask. Orville over there is still stuck in the glory days when this was the domain of the UC military brass and all their hangers-on. You can't see those days are never coming back. The Vanguard pilots, they mostly just resent guarding the ass end of nowhere. Reyna's okay, I guess. She seems to really care about the mission. And me? Well, it's as good a place as any to be stuck, I guess. Yep. See ya.
None of us would be here now weren't for Vae Victis. We'd all do well to remember that. Hey there. Ain't seen you before. What brings you to the den?
I'm on a mission.
Ah, man with a purpose. Good, I like that. Don't worry, I won't ask questions. I know well as anyone that secrets ought to stay secret. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colonies military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? And you can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear?
Seems like this place has seen better days.
Tell me something I don't know. You should have seen this place 30 years ago. UC's best and brightest were in and out of here all the time. But then the Colony War and, well, most folks don't like to be honest about that. I ain't one to turn my back on those who saved us in those days. And because I won't dishonor the memory of Vae Victis, business dries up. Ain't my problem that people don't like to face the reality of what happens in wartime. Man was a hero, not a traitor.
Tell me more about Vae Victis.
Oh, he was a brilliant man. Just brilliant. Best leader we could have asked for in a crisis. He made the tough decisions no one else could. Did what needed to be done. Saved our asses. And when it was over, they turned on him. Called him a traitor and executed him. Just shameful. Well, not all of us are just gonna go along with rewriting history. Some of us remember. We saw it happen. Vae Victis sacrificed everything to save the United Colonies. That's what a real hero does.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it kind of blows me away that the UC straight up said, here's our top brass, cut off their fucking heads. Like, what? That's insane. That is insane. That's like if today we rounded up all the people that committed, like, war crimes and atrocities in, like, Vietnam, or, hell, Iraq, Afghanistan, all of that shit. That's like if we took Obama
Lots of history here.
and said, because, oh yeah, you drone striked a bunch of children. Time to die, right? It's the Judge Death meme, where it's like, Your Honor, drone strikes, death, right? That's literally what this is, where clearly there was no trial, or at least that's what a lot of people are saying, and they just killed them, I guess, to appease the Freestar Collective? And it really makes me wonder, like, what the fuck was this war about? And why the fuck did everyone do everything so fucking strangely? Freestar Collective wanted to decommission mechs. Freestar Collective also won the fucking war somehow. Or brought it to a draw.
You got something else to say?
Except despite the, the UC's museum fucking said, yeah, Freestar Collective won. And we're just accepting peace. And it's like, what? What? Like, I don't understand what is happening, really, fully. I feel like stuff hasn't really been properly explained, or I'm just not getting it. I don't know. But, like, everything about it just seems so strange and bizarre. Like, clearly they're trying to paint both sides as, like, everyone's got a problem, right? Freestar Collective is, you know, very libertarian, but also expansionist at the same time. But also, you know, they did mech stuff. They used mechs in warfare, you know, something mechs are used for. Meanwhile, the UC bred fucking aliens to kill people and killed their own generals because that's their idea of peace. I don't know, man. It sounds... The UC just strikes me more and more as, like, the wrong choice, despite them trying to push it as the good one. And Freestar Collective, so far, hasn't done anything wrong, as I've seen.
Well, now that depends. You support the UC? Consider yourself a patriot?
Why does it matter?
Because I've got no time for anyone who won't acknowledge reality.
Well, I'm in the Vanguard, if that counts.
Sure as hell does. All right, maybe you can help me out. Had some posters made up a while back to remind folks of the good work Vae Victis has done for all of us. Try and push back against all the lies the government tells. I'd put them up here, but that's, caused some friction with the Vanguard pilots. I hate to see them go to waste, though. If a strong-willed, patriotic individual, such as yourself, were to make sure some of them were placed where they could inspire the people of the United Colonies, well, that'd be something. And there'd be some credits in it for anyone helping out the UC. What do you think?
I'm not doing anything to promote a murder. Now, where do you want these posters put up?
I was thinking the well might be a good spot. People down there might be more receptive, don't you think?
Alright, I'll take care of it.
That's the spirit. All right. Posters are in the back there, and you just let me know when you're done. Long live the UC.
I was gonna say, watch Sarah say, "Oh, I can't believe you support Vae Victis." It's like, I don't know what the fuck he did, but clearly he did something. Whether it's right or wrong, you know? Like, I understand and get what this guy is saying, because, like, I don't know, like, war is complicated.
It's a nice set of boots you got there. They for sale? I'll give you, say, 500 credits for them. They'd look better on me anyway.
What's wrong with the ones you're wearing?
Nothing. I just want yours.
Trust me, you don't want these boots.
I don't know. Looks like they're perfect. Sturdy, polished, and just my size. But fine. If you don't want to sell, it's your loss. Back again, huh? 500 credits. That look better on me than you. Goodbye.
Yeah, never mind. Alright. Where's this other one that we got here? Mining Hearts and Mines. Oh, I didn't select it. God damn it. I mean, it doesn't really say anything, does it?
You're carrying too many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
Nah, we're fine. I'm assuming there isn't anywhere else to go in this place, right? Like, that was it? I mean, it's literally just a bar.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
It's over here. Okay, here we go. We got more stuff. Oh, that's just Rhea. And the other guy. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's get out of here. So I think now we can finally head on back to New Atlantis.
You have a death wish or something?
Just love breaking my legs. Actually, hold on. Before we go back to New Atlantis, there is one other mission we can take care of before we get
We're
back there.
free and clear for flight.
First thing, we might as well scout these real quick. No harm in that.
Well, this is quite interesting.
As I wander the blackness of the deep abyss, my ship
Whoa, 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 whoa.
is all dented and worn, but I trust my old engine to get back by morn. Way out in the blackness, way out in the void, way give me back to my true love, as quick as an old asteroid. Always happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking.
Is that a sea shanty you were singing?
It is, at that. If you believe the family tales, we've been merchantmen and freighter captains since the days of the East India Company. If you like my singing,
Wow.
you should have heard my pops. Now he had a voice.
Oh, really made my day.
Oh, and now you've made mine. Afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
Interesting. Weird. Weird and interesting. So one, what a douchebag singing on open comms. Alright, and then might as well travel here as well. Scan that, and then we're off to go catch ourselves a bounty. Or more or less collect a debt, I should say. Surveyed. Alright. I do believe it was up here, wasn't it? Let's see. Travel to New Atlantis. The boot due in full. Collect Dieter's debt. Oh.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Okay. Vessel 3. Helium and aluminum. Pretty boring, not gonna lie. So what are we looking for here? And it said collect Dieter's debt, right? So... Oh, wait. Oopsies, we went to the wrong one. Piazzi, this is the place.